gentlemen, distinguished panel, distinguished colleagues and friends, good afternoon. Let me start with the easiest and the hardest part at the same time of today, thanking the team, and say actually the hardest because I'm expecting to comment after the presidents, three presidents. Now we have the current president, Professor Abdel Wahab, and he's the first African and Egyptian president, and of course Professor Naila, the legendary president, the first Arab president of the CIAB, and our upcoming president, Michael Tonkin from the branch of UAE. Honestly, to be honest, speaking after this trio should be like a qualifying as an arbitration challenge or something by itself. So, as we such have also an outstanding panel, including Joanna, Juti, and Kate, and of course Michael and Professor Naila. I'm not sure actually exactly to be, what shall I say, like 4 p.m. Exactly, so say thank you. But since I waited for like 2 hours, I have to make my 5 minutes full, you know, like even just stay like here. So without forgetting, I need also to thank Mohi. I'm the only one who actually pronounced his name correct today. Zaina, of course, Hannah. So as some of you may know, the UAE branch was my first branch as an associate, also as a member. And earlier this year, actually, I had a fun conversation with the CIAB, UAE branch, Batul Asam al-Tamimi. We were discussing and we were laughing about how this branch was started and established. This branch, at this time, we didn't have even a bank account. So the fees would be paid by to Isam's bank account, personal bank account. We were issuing checks for them. And look how we are now. We are the largest in the MENA region with nearly 1,000 members of people and an ecosystem, I would say, that contributes to the real substance to global CIAB community. Today, I think also an historical thing we have seen for the first time. We have 2 female co-chairs, Kasha and Rishma. So 2 colleagues and friends who are really elevating the branch, modernizing the programs, and actually strengthening the voice of this branch. And we have seen from what they have presented today, the 5 key objectives: the governance, leadership, development, community, and opportunities. So, and from the same branch, we have also, as we say, Saad, upcoming president, elect Michael Tonkin, sitting with us today. And for the first time, we have 2 experts in one panel, which is fantastic. And this is a good mark. As a MENA trustee for the region, I really see this transformation up and close, and I can tell you that with a complete confidence that the branch will continue to lead the conversations and not only follow them. So, our panel today asked a very real question: is arbitration become more efficient, or it is stuck between friction and its expectations? And you heard honest answers from the tribunal perspective and from institutional, from the experts. Some say the process is becoming heavier. Some say the institutional have shifted to from being administrators to facilitators. Some say some of the experts say actually we need clearer communication, we need better instructions, and less document chaos. But if I may summarize the debate in one sentence, I would say just the efficiency requires intentions, not only a luck. And bring me back to the Professor Abdel Wahab and his keynote speech. He reminded us with the efficiency. It's not a synonym for speed. He challenged also the assumptions that arbitration is efficient simply because it's just faster than the court. He also reminded us with the original meaning of efficiency was the power to accomplish, the ability to produce magnificent results. He said something that stayed with me, to be honest. Efficiency is the harmony between purpose, performance, and principle. For me, this is perfectly described what also UAE arbitration community is trying to achieve. Efficiency is not just about, I think, timelines. It's not just about costs. It's not about shortening hearings to half-days hearings. Efficiency is about delivering justice with clarity, fairness, and confidence. So another line also which struck me today from the same speech of Professor Abdel Wahab: let us learn, unlearn, and relearn. I think this message not only for arbitrators and counsel, but for institutionals and for experts and parties. And I think today's panel embodied exactly that spirit. Personally, I have been involved in arbitration in this region for like many years. And while my work takes me to Qatar, across the borders, Saudi, and beyond, UAE also remain a unique ecosystem. Here we don't just discuss changes, I think we build it, we test it, and we challenge it, and sometimes we laugh about it over a coffee before we going back to fight it again. So I think it's a good moment for the UAE arbitration community because it already has matured, the institutions have evolved, and the practitioners also have a global impact and influence. As we have seen here, we have 3 presidents for the 110 years organization. I think CIR and UAE Branch has become a reference point through the leadership and innovation, and this is something we should all be proud of. Last, let me end with a thought inspired by today's discussion, which is saying efficiency is not something that happens to arbitration, it's something we design. It is built with clear instruction from the talk today. It's smarter case management, empowered institutions, and better expert collaboration. And yes, the reasonableness or the responsible use of AI, as Professor Abdul reminded us. So, but above all, I think efficiency is built with the people who care. So people committed to fairness, to clarity, and to integrity of this process. And I will steal from Mohi question, arbitration is not losing, I think it's a gentlemanly ethos. It's evolving, becoming more diverse, more inclusive, more global, and more connected to the realities of business and society. So, and if today is my prediction, the future arbitration in the UAE, and I think in the region, is bright, ambitious, and ready for the next chapter. So thank you again, thank you for the organizers, thank you for the co-moderators for the first time, our panelists, and all of you for being part of this afternoon. It was an honor to deliver this closing remarks, and thank you again, see you all for the remaining of the week of Dubai Arbitration.